YouTube, what's up? Yes, I'm still alive. Hopefully the audio is good on this. It's a little windy out here, but it is a nice day to ride, so I didn't want to pass that opportunity up. So we're gonna see how this goes, but I am riding around right now, and we're gonna find somewhere to stop because we got some catching up to do. I've now tried to film this a few times, so all different formats, all different backgrounds, doing different things. But ultimately, what I ended up with was just with a bunch of random footage. And I need to make sure that y'all understand that I miss vlogging. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. But I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. So I want to say it's an excuse, but it's an excuse. Just bear with me. I'm gonna test some of this footage real quick, hear what it sounds like, and then we're gonna continue on with the video. Hopefully the audio is good. I put the dead cat on because it's windy out here, and hopefully it doesn't sound crazy. So we're gonna stop for a second here. We're gonna test this footage, and then we're gonna see where we go from there. So I just want to catch y'all up on some things. We got a car coming. I want to catch y'all up on some things because I haven't posted in what, like probably about a month. I just got out of training officially. The last time I think I posted a video, I was 2 weeks into training, and now I'm out of training into my regular schedule. And so that means it's been about a month and a couple days. So I do got some explaining to do, Lucy. You got some explaining to do. What I want to talk about ain't nothing crazy. I just miss you guys, and I want to catch you up. And I feel like I have an abundance amount of random footage that would take me a long time to put together. So I thought I'd just give you guys just just the rundown of what's been going on. I feel like I'm out of practice with vlogging, with talking to a camera. That's only been like a month. There's actually random footage of me trying to vlog, starting up a vlog. And I might throw those into, or like maybe here if I find them, if I didn't delete them. This whole thing is a mess. I'm not really exactly sure how this is gonna play out, but I want you guys to see my face. And I've done a bunch of things that I forgot about YouTube. I mean, all I think about is this. I mean, I'm revving up to do some other stuff on the low, which has kind of also been kind of gone. I've been kind of planning on some stuff for like other channel related stuff and other kind of content. And so yeah, it's definitely been a hoot. But let me show you guys what I'm looking at right here. You guys can tell. I think I've showed you guys this area before. Pretty sure you guys have seen this before. But yeah, this is a yacht club back here, the Pleasantville Yacht Club. A lot of people don't know this is back here, so this is why it's one of my favorite spots to come here. People come back here and they're partying it up, man. They're gonna be playing. So I think we're just gonna take a seat here, and we just go and talk a little bit more about the water. Why not? Gotta figure out where to prop you guys is the question, because it is a little bit windy out here. So we're gonna see where you guys wind up. Are you crooked? Are you not crooked? I'm sitting kind of crooked. This whole thing might be crooked. I have to straighten out the post. All right. Anyways, it's nice. I think I should face you guys maybe this way though, because I want you guys to see this nice little backdrop we got going on right here. What do you think of the ocean? You don't see that? I think from here on out it's just gonna be random footage. I'm not sure, but well, it's a little windy out here. Look at it swaying. I hope the footage is all right though. We're gonna see, but yeah. Anyway, this is beautiful. I want to just show you guys. I'm about to go back. I'm probably gonna go back and add more stuff. There's parts in this where I did some talking head shots or content, like narrating some other things. So you might see that over this. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, my life's been all over the place with these hours. I'm now working 11-hour days with an hour break, so it's like a 10-hour shift, but obviously it's an 11-hour day. So 4 days a week. So I'm loving it. This is the reason I'm able to even make this right now, is because I got that 3 days off now. I've been working my ass off for that. And my schedule's likely to change again to even better days off, which is right now I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays off. I'm probably gonna have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which is ideally what I would want. Those long days are worth it. You know, I'm only a week into this new shift change from training, so you guys aren't too far behind me here. It's kind of swaying. We're gonna see what this looks like, but hopefully, as long as it doesn't get knocked over, I don't mind a little bit of swaying. We are at the ocean. There's no denying that. That's why it's moving like that. It's crazy out here. And hopefully the audio sounds decent too. I mean, this is really just a test run for this, you know, to be honest, going forward. Along with some other stuff that I got planned, other interesting shots that I've been working on, gear that I've been kind of assembling in the background, while also trying to catch up on bills, trying to make sure that the license is straightened out, and saving to be a van lifer again, because I miss being a nomad. I love being on the road. A lot of you, not most of you, at least from the very beginning, some OG watchers, you guys know that I started out with, you know, with like a nomad channel, with like a car lifing channel, and a lot of, you know, life has happened since then. So I'm back home. You guys already know that. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back and watch some of the other vlogs, and you're gonna see what's going on. Anyway, super windy. Let's just take a little ride and see what happens. But I wanted to fill you guys in. This video is probably not going to be too long. If I show you all the footage that I want to show you, it's going to be a long video. But if not, I just wanted to pop my head in and say what's up, say hello. Like I said, I have some new gear that's also been motivating for things that I've been lining up as far as things that I want for this channel. You know, that the type of content that I want to bring to this channel. And you know, that's, you know, mostly vlogs, but just like the quality, you know, I want to bring my A game every time, and it means time management too. So that's not an excuse, but you know, the new hours and depression, and especially sitting around and not having a car right now and working like 10-hour days or even 8-9-hour days, and not leaving the house for days on end. It's just, I don't know. It feels like there's no motivation to vlog. You know what I'm saying? Not as far as no motivation to vlog anything if I don't leave the house, but it is now the summertime technically, and Memorial Day just happened last week, so we should be straight. I was trying to sit straight because I wanted to see you guys in the background, but hopefully you guys can still see it there. But yeah, let's just enjoy some of these views and see what's up. It's getting kind of dark out now. I don't know if I'm gonna make it there in time, but we're gonna try. But either way, I really appreciate you guys watching this so far. Let's just I'm gonna cut the camera off. I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit. This breeze feels amazing, and I'll check in with y'all in a bit. Alright, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Figured give me more time to ride around and just talk to y'all, man. It's just not like it. Like, the therapy factor of like just saying what's on my mind on camera is like gone. It's been missing, and I want it back. Not only the guilt of not putting out content, but I've also just been feeling like, I don't know how to explain that, but like, I've definitely missed just openly sharing about my life with somebody like that, you know. It's with all of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have an easier time sharing myself and my life with all of you than I do with, you know, a lot of people that are actually in my life. Not maybe always super actively, but it is kind of hard. I still have a issue with vlogging in front of people sometimes. I have to cut away real quick. Was it just a group of people walking by? I don't know. See, that I'm so out of practice that it bothers me that the people walking by, and I'm like, let me just turn the camera around. You know what I'm saying? Guilty. See that I'm out of practice? I don't like that. But no, I love expressing myself. You guys, you know, this is my diary, and like, it's been missing. I haven't been writing in it. Y'all don't know. So definitely feels good to be talking to this camera right now, knowing y'all are on the other side listening, because y'all really don't have to. Y'all don't have to watch, so I appreciate it. So I'm hungry, right? I think I already said it, but we're gonna go to the Try to go to this Dominican spot and see if we can get some food before they close. They close at 9 supposedly, but I'm not sure if I trusted that it actually closes at 9. So we're just kind of gonna go now. It's like 8-ish now, like 8:10, no, like 8:15, maybe close to 8:20. So we're gonna just go now, so we can see if we can get some food. I'll show you guys one of my favorite spots to eat at, especially this food. This is like it's like a Dominican place now. It used to be like a straight up like Boricua, like a Puerto Rican spot, which is bomb. But now it's like I think a Puerto Rican spot and a Dominican spot, if I'm not sure. They got both. They got moro, which is the black rice with the black beans, and then they also have the regular rice with the gandules and the habichuelas. So it could be, I don't know. All I know is it's bomb. That's all I know. How's it going? Hello. Can I have a large? Yellow rice. What's that back there? I'll just take the pollo guisado. Alright, so we got our food. And yeah, we're gonna head back towards the house now. I guess I can talk to you guys on the way. And then we'll see what's up. Got off track there with the camera for a second. And it's honestly because it's set up, the camera's set up at a weird angle, so when I turn it back around, it's a little bit iffy. Like I said, I'm trying to film and make things easier on myself, make it easier to film. And I make it more convenient ways for me to film more consistently. Not that I can't before. It just helps to have an actual tripod or an actual selfie stick-ish that helps with everything else that I needed to. I'm hype as shit to eat. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can't wait to just eat and kill it. And I'm sorry if this footage is a little wonky. I'm still getting used to this. The angle on this thing is kind of something that I have to get used to and adjust. But so that is technically my own fault. I'm still learning on the way. But wow, there's a lot of cars coming out of my street right now. It's kind of weird. My street's pretty quiet for the most part, which is why I love where I'm at. So this is kind of weird. They're all coming out of the yacht club. We were back there earlier. I don't know if you guys remember or if I mentioned it, but they were having like a party back there, man. A whole bunch of them was getting lit. A little corner, which is a very common spot where a lot of people go back to party. So I guess maybe their party is over now at 8:30. But we're gonna go back to the house. It's getting dark, so it's gonna be the footage is gonna be kind of sparse soon. But I do have a backup plan for if it does get too dark. But we're gonna go back home to eat first. I don't know if this vlog's gonna continue from this point on, but I'm sure something will continue from this point. Otherwise, I wouldn't be vlogging, right? But I do want to eat, and yeah. Ready to eat. Let's get it. Super excited. And we're back at the house. Look at it. It's going to be bussin'. You already know it's gonna be bussin'. Gonna eat this and then get back with y'all. Can't even blame me. Just look at it. Can't even blame me. All right, hey guys, it's starting to get dark out here, so I wanted to come back out here when it was a little bit cooler. This angle probably looks really, really crazy. I know it does, but I want to come out when it was a little bit cooler, so the hoodie would make sense. However, there's a lot of bugs out here, so I was gonna come out here with no hoodie on because it feels nice out, but the bugs are out. So I thought I'd still try to film a little bit while I can before it's completely dark out here, because I'll be honest, it is quite peaceful back here. You know, summer or not, the water's right down the end of my street, but it's a yacht club that nobody knows about really. So it's great that not a whole lot happens on the street, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let me show you guys my end of my street here. It's gonna get really dark soon, so probably gonna have to set up a camera. Some kind of lighting out here, which I have. I guess the cars are coming in both directions. Let me get out of the street, but that will be the ocean back there. Let's just let's set up a camera or something. See if we can chill out and talk. Even if I kind of want to sit here, like on the curb, and kind of just talk. But I also don't want like cars to be driving by and looking at me. I thought I should. I need to get back into practice of vlogging, so it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, look at him looking at me. Let me figure out where to get set up at. Look back at this footage because it looks a little dark, and then we'll take it from there. I know I'm gonna have to set up some lights though. So I ain't even gonna lie. Right now I'm standing under this this street light because it is so buggy out here. It sounded like a good idea at the time to like set my camera up right there with the lights, which would be great. But it is so buggy out here that I need a new plan. I do have another spot that I chill at that usually doesn't have a lot of bugs and stays out of the rain. When it's shitty outside and I want to sit outside, have my reasons, I need somewhere to go. So I might show you guys what I'm talking about. This might just be ramble, but it's really buggy out here. I don't know how much longer it can last. So I'm gonna go inside, or at least go somewhere else. Hopefully that's not as buggy. Let's go. Shish! I'm being eaten alive out here, guys. Oh my God. All right. So I went to the shed where I was gonna show you guys, but I normally would have two lights set up for this right now, but I charged both, or so I thought, and I think I left them in my bag too long. And one was turned on in my bag and it died, so I only got one light. So I didn't want to. I feel like the one would have been alright in the shed. I had to try it out. You guys aren't gonna see that footage though because I deleted it. I wasn't happy with the non-2 light setup, at least back there, because it's really pitch black. At least out here, there's some kind of street lights, right? So it's not so bad. Actually, it's kind of cool. We're actually gonna walk down this street and just talk a little bit, I guess. This is different, right? We're trying some new stuff out here. I might even put you guys down somewhere. We can just have a conversation on which direction we should go. It's a little darker that way. I'm kind of curious. So let's turn this around. This is going to become quite the interesting vlog as far as footage and stuff goes. I didn't even have enough storage. I'm running out of storage. I don't even know how long this footage is going to last. If this randomly cuts off, it probably died unless I edit it well, so we're gonna see. I'm a little bit worried that it's just gonna stop working on me, which is why I kind of wanted to have a headphone in, so at least I would know when it stops recording. And also, it's kind of hard to see in front of me with a light in my face, but this is cool and it's different, and hopefully the lighting looks good enough and the microphone is good enough, because I would love to have a series where I just walk down my street and just vent, you know, straight up, just vent. Or even be on my board, but it's a little more dangerous. It's already hard to see with the light in front of me because then there's a car coming. So let me move over to the side a little bit here. I'm like afraid of like tripping and hurting myself, so I feel like what I'm gonna do for my setup is I'm gonna have another light pointing forward in that direction. The second one's probably gonna point in that direction, and I'll probably film that way because I want to be able to see in front of me. Kind of like when you have a spotlight. I performed a lot when I was younger. And the one thing about being on stage, people say, you know, how are you not stage fright and all that crap? Not to be off topic, but honestly, the lights will be so much in your face that you're going to see anything past the light anyway, and that's kind of how this is right now. So it's quite an interesting shot, but we're coming up to a street light here, and then we'll check where we are with footage, because I gotta make sure that I have enough for this video, because I got a lot of things that I gotta clean out going forward. Like, if I can get rid of a lot of the footage that I just randomly vlogged, if I could show you guys at least half of that in this video, it'd be dope. Can't believe I'm actually doing this right now. Hopefully it's still recording and this isn't a waste of time. Either way, it's nice out here, so still a good walk. I'm just curious to what the footage is gonna look like when I'm walking in between pitch dark areas to now. And there's a car coming, so this is a street light here. I'll check in a little bit, we'll see where we wind up. Alright, I'm gonna get demonetized if I keep using this music, so I should probably turn it down and turn it off a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't finish the vlog yesterday, and part of that reason is because my phone ran out of storage yet again. But luckily for me, I remember that I have this camera. I didn't get to finish this vlog. I never get to make it this far into the vlog, so hopefully this isn't a fluke and you're actually seeing this. It is now the next night. Got off of work, and at 7 o'clock, like 8 to 7, long days. It was my Monday today, and got it done and over with. And I went and got some food. It's not gonna let you. The camera's just gonna follow me right now because it's set to face track. So it's kind of hard to show you, but I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna put the microphone on and just show you. Anyway, I got tea and a hoagie from Wawa like I usually do. Well, not usually, but when I do get a hoagie, it's always from Wawa. And I haven't had a hoagie a couple of days, not gonna lie. I hadn't had one for a while. Then I had one a couple of days ago, and I had the craving for a chicken parm, so that's what I'm gonna have right now. Anyway, I wanted to say I really appreciate you guys for sticking around for this vlog. Hopefully this vlog isn't a total wreckage of all over the placeness. If that's even a thing I can say, is even a sentence. Did I just put words together that have never been put together in a sentence before? But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna keep pumping them out. I swear, I apologize again. I was trying to balance this out, but it's the winter time. It's not the winter time. It's the summertime. I have no excuses to be outside after work. Outside that is buggy. I can deal with that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Girl, you know that I've been thinking